Hi, I'm John Gonzalez from Work Ethic, and today I'm going to show you the Barbell Romanian deadlift, or RDL for short. So my barbell is set to about knee height on the rack. That way I can offload it and unload it much easier. This isn't an off the floor load, it's an off the rack load because the movement starts from standing position. So I'm going to set my feet to about hip width. I'm going to use an overhand grip. I'm going to remove the bar and then take a full step back away from the rack. Okay, once I get a good comfortable position with my feet, they're still hip width position, I'm going to set a high chest position, followed by dropping my ribs so that they're sitting right over my hip bones. Next, I'm going to hinge my hips and descend downwards with the weight. Now there's a couple of idiosyncrasies you didn't maybe see there, a couple of cues I didn't explain. One of the ones I did explain I'm going to go over is how I set my rib cage and why. So pretend I have the bar in my hands. My chest is purposefully high so that I can elevate my rib cage here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that rib cage down so it flattens out, it takes out that spinal curvature. So when I'm descending into my deadlifts, I'm not carrying tension in my lower back. If I didn't set that rib cage, my back tends to slope. It's just natural spinal curvature, but it's really bad for the back when you're doing Romanian deadlifts because it will tend to, cause an achy back, overload of the lower back. The next thing is my breathing. So I take a deep breath. I hold that. I'm filling my tank. I'm putting air right here into my stomach to create pressure so that I take pressure off of the spine. So I'm taking a deep, filling up air, and then I'm exhaling when I stand up. The next thing is, you notice I'm not standing all the way to lockout position. This is to keep tension on the posterior, as well as to not have to constantly reset my rib cage again. So this should show you, start to finish, high chest, set my rib cage, take a deep breath, exhale. 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 Walk it all the way back. Make sure it's on the rack.